Yeah, right.
Good morning.
On the way now to pick up some servicing shite.
As long as Halfords aren't actually fleecing everyone for oil. I know they had good oil for cheap, but if the offer's gone, my poor car's gonna have to suck on the oil for a while.
She'll be choking come next fucking month.
The oil will pour out of her like water.
That shop in that Corolla actually has a fucking headrest that perfectly almost blocks out
the mirror.
fucking way his rear view. Far is it?
Forehead motorsport.
40. He's pulling into the hard shoulder.
Just broken down.
The home of the Fiat Punto.
Yeah,
the hard shoulder. Let's
go and see what Halfords have on for. What do you want, an air freshener hat?
Oh.
Indulge.
Yeah.
Why not? Smell of farts and old out of the car.
It is the weekend, Paraic, may as well
treat myself.
Live dangerously well.
Yeah. An air freshener hat.
This fucker will probably get a heart attack now when he sees us filming him.
Yeah.
Alright!
Since there's fucking murder going on.
The Toyota Land Cruiser.
What the hell?
You see the camera, like,
I know, yeah.
in Irish it's typical Ireland, or in Ireland it's typical Irish.
Are you filming a movie?
Is that RTE?
Is that RTE? I'll park down here and now I can take a lump off my door. It's not bad.
The toy bar, but the toy bar.
Let's see that camera there for a sec, Dick. I'll just show the lovely clean car that I have now. She's lovely, so she is. Ugh. As you can see, I went with this focus. Hold on, like zoomed in on everything. You can see she's all clean, lovely, and on the outside as well. She's looking good. It isn't going to know itself today because it's getting got a wash, and it's also going to get an oil change. So as you can see, Dick here is having a grand oil game with
darts with myself.
Yeah. Have this yoke up on kind of like ghetto ramp. Just yeah. Yeah. I could have crunched worse. As you can see, that right there is the sun plug. I'm gonna have to flute around with. Hopefully it doesn't tread itself right. Yeah, she's all good under there.
As clean as a newborn baby.
Exactly. Like that. And as you can see, it all shields the motor herself. So there she is. No, I'm grand for the moment, Dick. Gonna here's me oil. Here's me oil there. Castrol Magnatech. So
recession
price as well. So anyway, first things first when doing an oil change is get your car up into the air so that you can get under it and get all your stuff ready. Obviously you have your filter, your sump ring and your oil. I'm going to do the pollen filter as well, but try and have a look at the sump where the plug is and try and get it angled in such a way that it's going to drain fairly well. I think we've got it as best as we can. Yeah, so I'll update you. So is it right?
Hi, go on.
Anyway, yeah, so the sump plug, it had done itself without sticking, because I could have sworn I welded that thing on last time. And I remember thinking, oh shit, it's going to come back and kill me the next time. But no, she's loose, so I'm going to have to...
She's as loose as a fucking prostitute.
I'm going to have to get some sort of glove so I don't bleed scald myself. And like, last time I was doing the gobshite thing and I dropped this plug into the bucket and then 4.5 litres of oil poured in on top of it. So I had to retrieve it. Hand fist though, so... Right, get back to you in a minute. ghetto.
This is Paraic now,
Right.
fashioning some kind of filter. So
You don't want to drop your oil plug into your bucket. Make some sort of grill. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Now, ghetto style.
Now, hopefully oil doesn't go pelting all over the place from it.
The oil flows on top of the bulb and splashes all over.
That's
the
what I
place.
mean. Yeah. The goggles, they do nothing. There we go. Not too much spillage, so I can mop that up. I can dust it off.
Most important thing is you got the plug.
That's it. And the gravy is pouring out of her.
She's pissing by. Look at that new old engine oil.
Yeah, look at it, it's black.
Black is the colour.
Now last time, you can imagine, I dropped that plug into there. And there was no hope of getting it.
Bobbing for bolts.
Exactly.
Nice Paraic.
Right, so now that everything's done, pumped out of it, you just tighten up, you put a new O-ring on and you tighten up the sump bolt. Not too tight because you don't want to shred the thing. So.
Ah, you do.
Top down.
Right, there we go.
Right, so you have your new filter. So the first thing you do is get a bit of fresh oil on your hand. I haven't done it yet, but you just rub it around the rubber seal just to seal her up. So, let's see, crack open one of these bad boys. Ah, okay. So I'll stick my grimy old finger in, right in there. Yeah, fresh golden goodness. And then you just make sure it's good and
Lay up.
that's it.
Get up.
Right.
I don't know if you can see that there, that little cylinder there with the threads, yes. That's the objective.
So the target is to try to scald yourself off everything else. Ah, shit.
Dick puts his hand on the radiator. She's not really catching, is she, Paraic?
No, they're very temperamental.
You could do it doing it from up here, man. It looks like it'd be easier. The threads just aren't.
Oh, she's sitting there. I think she's threaded. I just hope it didn't get door all over. She's going now, boys.
Rad.
So you only do this hand tight, right? Because it'd be a bastard to get out the next time. That's whoever done this car before me.
That was a fucking numpty.
It was a numpty. They probably fucking got some sort of massive socket in there.
They got the Hulk in to tighten up their bolts.
Yeah. So hand tight. Get as tight as you can with your hand. Like you don't need to use any tools. Just go and
We'll find out in a week or so.
find out in a week when it starts pumping out of it again.
Ego Tech boys. Fucking Opal Power, get that badge. You can see that badge.
I'm gonna
there,
get the
boys.
old strong hand on to take my strong hand. Just make sure.
Blitzkrieg. Nazi power, that.
Right, so once your plug is done and your oil filter's all tightened up, you can go and start putting the oil in. But we'll work my way up. Anyway, as you can see, we've got the biggest bloody funnel ever created. It was used for.
It was used for giving Jesus a colonoscopy.
Actually, no, I've got a smaller, more ghetto style funnel than this. Sweet baby Jesus.
It was used for cleaning out Rikishi's hoop. Rikishi stink face, but the world record for the Ford's dart throw. Lovely.
Actually, that's that trim it up. So just cut a chunk off.
Wasn't too bad, boys. 2 for 3.
This could go one of two ways.
Not a hand there, Party. Could I hold the funnel for you?
No, I should be alright for a moment, Dick. Cheers. Get this good stuff into her.
Anyone's curious the difference between dirty oil and clean oil.
Yeah. Right, okay, another tip is when you've put your oil in and it looks all good and all, start the car, then just let it run for 30 seconds or so, knock it off again, and then check it again, obviously because a bit of oil gets into the filter and you don't get a true reading. So
that's that.
That's that. Right, actually another top tip, I know it seems obvious, but if you actually leave the car on level ground, purely because well, it's obvious, like you just get a true reading if it's on level ground. The Irish way will probably be to sit the two wheels up on the curb and then change your oil.
Alright lads, this is just a look at the Rover P6 V8.
Yep.
How many litres is it, Paraic?
3.5.
3.5 litres of goodness. Give her the beans. Right, go on.